Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the special session for today's meeting for the Board of Supervisors. And any public comment? Seeing none, Madam Clerk.
Item 1 is from Human Resources to adopt a resolution authorizing changes to the crime scene specialist, property room specialist job description.
Judy Hawkins, Human Resources and Risk Director. Today I'm bringing before you a job description for crime scene specialist, property room specialist. This job description, we are changing the title. The original title was Crime Scene Specialist, Property Room Manager. And then we are changing educational requirements. We are expanding out to allow experience, years of experience, instead of just education. So there are several options so that we can expand the applicant pool. There is no fiscal impact since we are not changing the salary for this position. It is strictly just requirements and title.
So, Ms. Hawkins, what you're doing then is you're going to be providing an in lieu of experience, in lieu of education kind of thing?
Yes. So there are several options in there. So you can either meet this requirement or this, so we can expand out to those that have experience. We can get them, or if they have a bachelor's degree in crime scene investigations, then we can get those people in.
Ms. Hawkins, what is the compensation package on this? What's the salary range?
I apologize, I did not write that down, but I can look that up for you really quick.
Maybe Captain Macedo might have that information. It doesn't change.
Yeah, it does not change, and I have it right here.
If I,
Seems to not be on my list. Oh, here we go. Sorry. It starts at $20.33 for A-step, going to $24.72 for E-step.
thank you. Captain Macedo.
Good afternoon, Jim Macedo, Captain of the Sheriff's Office. I really didn't plan on saying anything. I was just here to answer any questions and support Human Resources. I can tell you I did the recruitment for the last position and hire, and it was very successful. We had a fantastic pool of candidates last time that included latent print expert examiners with experience at other agencies. We did hire a local person this last time, somebody who grew up in Calaveras County, went away, got their education in crime scene investigation, and came back. It was a successful hire. She's chose to take employment with someone who's paying her a little more money, albeit close by. But I'm hoping for and anticipating another great pool of candidates. We've already had people express interest in the position that are already familiar with our agency. It's an important position. It supports our detective division. Formerly, prior to us creating this position, our detectives actually had to go out and do the evidence collection and the interviews of witnesses and suspects and victims. So this makes us a lot more efficient, a little more professional, and contemporary with modern crime scene investigations.
Captain, one quick question. Is there going to be any specialized training for this new position, this new person?
Yes, we do put them through both crime scene investigation courses if they don't already have it. We also put them through property room management or supervision type courses. Some people will have those, and that's included in some of the job description requirements. There's some flexibility there. But we also send them to other types of schools, crime scene photography, what have you, if they don't already have it.
Thank you. Supervisor German?
Just a quick question, and this is I'm still new to the board, so learning this job. Why is the board acting on a job description change? Is that something we're supposed to be doing? I mean, it seems like it should be.
It is, with job description, it is in the county ordinances that if there are any changes to minimum qualifications, so if that would be education requirements, then it has to be brought before the board.
Really? That's our ordinance?
Yes.
Any further questions from the board? Any?
I think it's a genuine question, because it is delaying the recruitment. And it's just a matter of trying to improve efficiencies with the board. This is something we should be able to be worked out between department heads with the approval of the CAO's office. Can I just add one other thing that I think is important? You'll notice that there's two titles to this. Most agencies have people doing, these are separate jobs. In order to try and be efficient, we have combined the two jobs. It is very difficult. We really should have this separated into two positions. I realize that's not what's here for today, but what we're here for, but this was somewhat of a requirement that we had to do this because we couldn't obviously very well abandon the property room management because it's very important. It's a busy place, the business of returning evidence, but it really eventually, if we're going to get the department operating well, at some point we need to separate these out into two positions.
Captain, now that you brought that up, that raises another question. I'm sorry.
Sorry, and I hesitated to bring it up, but I just want the board to understand this is not an ideal situation. But I'll take your question.
How long does the department retain evidence?
In cases, well, I'll give you, certain cases we can return it immediately at the scene if we're able to photograph it and the district attorney's office is okay with us photographing it. On death penalty cases, which we have several, we have to retain that evidence throughout the life of the appeal process. So as an example, we still have a large amount of evidence related to the Ng case, Sherman-Tyne case. So it's obviously important, but it is a management issue.
Once those trials are held, the initial trials are held, is it the responsibility of the department or the district attorney's office to retain that evidence?
It's the responsibility of the department until which the conviction occurs, as I understand it, and then after that, it becomes the responsibility of the district attorney's office. As you all know, the district attorney's office here is small in size. They do not have their own evidence room and evidence staff, so they utilize the sheriff's office facilities for the storage of nearly all of their evidence.
Okay. Thank you, Captain. Any further public comment? I'll bring it to the board. Any questions or comments by the board? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion. Moved by Supervisor Mills.
Second.
Second by Supervisor Tofinelli. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed by no. Motion carries 5-0 unanimous. Thank you very much, Captain. Thank you, Ms. Hawkins.
Thank you.
With that, we will adjourn.